starts talking, Suge Knight, baby, Death Row. Come join us. Come join us. You don't like your band director? You tired of playing Velvet Rope? Come to EQB. Let's go.
That's wild, dog.
Well, damn.
That's wild.
That's how they coming?
Something about them Johnnies.
Johnny, don't even get me started with you.
What's down with y'all?
Man, cooling.
Matt is back in full effect.
Man, I'm here to keep the peace.
Why you say keep the peace?
Man, it's been a lot going on. I've been sitting back. Johnny, you've been a busy man.
Man, it ain't been nothing peaceful about this show for the last since you ain't. Man, look, it's been nothing but conflict. The crucial ain't. It's been real crucial, but more conflict lately. So you can't come on here with that peace shit.
Another thing is, man, it's some things I think you need to go back and look at a couple of episodes because there's some things that I think you have to check Burger on.
What Burger done did?
Man, there's a couple of things that Burger have said that I think you're not gonna be happy about. Some shit said, what did Burger say that we said? Boy, Matt was on here.
What did Burger say?
Damn, I can't remember.
Well, I mean, listen, I gotta try to figure out exactly what he said. Let me think about it. It's gonna come to me.
Why is everybody so mad? This is my question. Why what happened with the LSU girls this week is the same thing that seems to be happening with band directors that come out on top. People tend to get so mad when you win and you say, I'm just fucking better than you. Like, I whooped your ass. I don't care how hard you prepared. I'm just fucking better than you. Like, why does that hurt so bad?
Because you know what? I'm gonna tell you why it hurts so bad. Because niggas like Johnny tell you the couple of days before he whoop your ass that he gonna whoop your ass, and he tell you in a belittling manner, and then he whoop your ass, and now you can't say shit about it. So it's worse when it happens. Like that.
But you have the option of you have every chance that he got. You know what I mean?
But Matt, let me tell you that. The one thing Burger did do, ban Jesus. The one thing ban Jesus did do.
Yeah.
And I think we got to start off our show from now on like this. I wonder if we have some soft music in the background.
Robin, can you cue up Skin that Kennedy used to play and just play it soft?
Some soft music in the background.
Oh, Johnny got us something.
We in the business of saving souls right now. Saving a couple of souls, you know. The Lord is good, and all the time God is good. The doors of the church is now open. The Joe's crucial conflict is now open. All let them come. The Bible says, when a soul is saved, the heavens rejoice. Bad Jesus, baptized, help me baptize. Man, on Friday, we're trying to help. He's going to help me baptize more because we're in a saving business. We're trying to save some souls. We're saving some souls. Because bands have sinned. Bands have sinned. Matt?
Mm-hmm.
Bands have sinned. Bands have sinned. That's not white Jesus. That's black Jesus. Thank you for this. This is your last call. I've done my duty. I've done my job. The blood is in your hands. The blood is in your hands. To all, let them come. Let them come and witness. Let them witness. Anybody else need to be baptized? We will have another baptism soon. Praise Him.
So what band did you baptize?
All y'all came for them, but it's all
What band?
all y'all fans, y'all came here. Y'all about to get played. Y'all about to get played.
Yeah. I don't know who that guy was, but
Johnny, I'm not gonna lie to you. That dude that was just on that video, that dude that definitely didn't look saved.
he's very saved.
Oh no, sir.
He's saved, anointed, and sanctified.
I tell you one thing.
Was he doing the
I
Lord's
tell you
work?
one thing. If some of y'all don't get saved, I said this last summer. If some of y'all don't get band saved, you going right to band hell next year again. Some of y'all busted band. Now let's have a real conversation because everybody get mad at me. A lot of y'all, I said, if y'all don't come and be band redeemed and get this good band salvation, this is gonna be a hellacious year. Some of these people, Burger, glad to have you. Some of these people that you, as my coworker says, have ballyhooed all fucking year have been banned bastards, right? But they are. Ain't nothing funny. Some of these motherfuckers are banned bastards, and Burger, in many ways, as I always say, you are banned Nicodemus because you buck these terrible motherfuckers up. You put them on a pedestal when they should be. What, are you muted, Burger?
We can't hear band Jesus.
We can't hear shit he's saying.
Oh, I know why, Matt. I know why. So now that we have did all that, Robin, it's time to put up our Cash App. You can pass out the collection plate. The Cash App us. There we go. The collection plate is now passed.
The
Now
Lord
we don't-
said, bring your tithes and your offerings to the storehouse.
Listen,
Down, shake
listen,
together,
Janae,
roll
I
up,
got you.
It's
I
a
got you
fast song
covered.
right here.
and
This is
head,
Israel.
give
I
the
know
bosom
the
of
Oh
Shekinah.
no, that's not the right song. The right song is Jesus is on the main
Yeah.
line. Tell
Tell
him what.
them what-
Not Burger though. Not Burger. That is not Burger, because Burger be letting them, giving them hope and letting them live.
Hey, bro, this is so crazy. Hey,
Why I
Matt,
can't hear Burger?
Burger, we can't hear you, bro. Band. Oh,
He's try,
band.
Burger.
Oh, this is like a thief in the night.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Now
I think Burger knew this was gonna be a goddamn long night, and now he is alleging technical issues. But let me tell you something. Some of y'all going right to ban fucking hell if you don't do something with. Some of y'all need to be in summer band practice right fucking now, right? Some of y'all need. I don't care what you got to do. I don't care what the rules are. Some of y'all need to be recruiting, right? Some
you
of
know
y'all
what?
need different assistants, right? Some of
Some
you
of
need. Some of you have band backslid. The band used to be good, but you a goddamn backslider, right? Right? You walked away from the truth and the knowledge, and be like, "Fuck it, we gonna play anything."
But you
Yeah.
gonna come back.
Yeah,
Maybe
come back to the Lord.
come your silly ass back to the band altar
we still
and
can't
be
hear you,
saved.
Burger.
Today.
Y'all, Burger, ain't shit wrong with
Today.
your phone. Ain't nothing wrong with your devices.
Band
Ain't nothing wrong with Burger. I'm telling you, ain't nothing wrong.
Matt,
This is a ploy.
Matt, send a miracle Burger with. Let that phone work. Send a miracle his way, Matt. Some of y'all have banned backslide, and y'all, since you banned backslide, your band got slided because you banned backslide. You just gotta know
Yeah.
who. You just gotta know who to mess with in this band
They
world.
have given up on You have given up on the work, huh?
You got to know
Let
who
me
to
tell
mess
you
with
something.
in this
Let me
band.
tell you
Giving up
something. I want
the
some of
work.
y'all
And
come up to this band altar, and I'm gonna rub Valve Earl on your ass, right on your face, so you can be saved. Y'all need. I'm telling you, like dog, like you know, we still got band directors saying, "Boy, that pandemic been hard on us, motherfucker." It's. I mean, what are we doing? That's still where we at. The fucking demic. The goddamn pandemic. That's what we doing. Fuck no, I'm not going for it.
Man, who said that about the pandemic?
Oh, Johnny, don't now see, don't do that. I'm
Matt,
just
do it.
getting back. Come on, Johnny. Come on, Johnny. Come on,
Matt,
Johnny. We still got people talking about the pandemic and how they got a bunch of new students and they had never picked up a horn
hey,
and
Matt, can I
a
say
lo-
something right quick?
yes,
So I know these ain't none. I know these. Everybody that say, I know. I'm gonna just address this one time. Instead of worrying about Abe, please worry about your band because Abe has have won a lot this weekend, and while your horns are beat up, Abe will have brand new horns. So make sure you sweep around your own front door, another church song, before you try to sweep around mine.
that was the Williams brothers. I used to sing that at my
Yes.
church. Yep. I sung that. I led it. I led that song.
So make
so
sure
saying is if you want to play on new horns, come over to Abe.
if you want to do whatever you want to do. My thing is, it's the same. I don't really because you know one thing. Fuck it. I don't like some of these motherfuckers anyway. Stop lying to these kids, telling them they won battles when they fucking did. The children got smashed. Point blank. Go back to the drawing boards. Come back next year. Say it. You smash. You got smashed. Come back next year. Hooray, hooray. Let's go at them again the next year.
No. You got to be more specific. You got them children smashed with your bad work ethic. See what I'm saying? Let's not don't. Will we not go? If my band would have had a bad day, my band director would take that on his shoulders and say there's some things about me I can improve. You know, some of those bands have been horrible all year, and the band director is standing up on chairs and shit after every performance. Y'all fuck it up. No, they played that shit sound just like that when they rehearsed it, and you left out of the band room with that. And then you stood in front of another band, and it
Exactly.
sounded like shit.
Like I said,
This wasn't no mistake. Being shitty for an entire school year is a process, right? You have a bunch of little shitty summer band rehearsals, and then when school start up, for real, you have a bunch of little shitty summer band rehearsals, and then when school start up, you have a bunch of little shitty orientations
no,
with the
we
parents.
still can't hear you.
We can't hear you. You have a bunch of little shitty orientations. You telling the parents, "Oh yeah, we're gonna do big things this year." No, the fuck you not, because you're not a big things ass nigga, right? So you got that. Then you have like little shitty games all year. You have a shitty Christmas show where y'all do the Phyllis Wheatley version of Jingle Bells and get them the fuck out of there, right?
Nigga said Phyllis Wheatley.
Yeah, you're gonna have. It's gonna be a fucked up year. You come back from Mardi Gras, have a shitty year, or we still building from the pandemic. How, bitch? No, you not. Bitch, the pandemic over. It's been over, but it's on you. Some of these people have bad work ethics,
Yes,
but I've been fucking telling Burger that I'm fucking. I'm glad Burger King talking. This too is a band miracle.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he can't
yeah. I'm
talk,
glad
man.
you can't say
Get him,
shit.
man.
You can't say shit. A lot
Let
of
him
this
say
your
that.
fucking fault. I told sit there looking confused. Ban Nicodemus. Ban Nicodemus.
He said he looking confused. Dog,
Yeah, he can fucking hear.
he
Change his
really
name,
looking like.
Robin. Change his fucking name. Ban, oh, you motherfucker, you here? Change his name, Robin. A lot of this shit be his fault. You selling bands that's been sad now for a calendar fucking year.
No, this dude.
What school
Burger.
are you talking? What schools are you talking about?
Bukuam. Say dog, Bukuam.
Say, bro.
Y'all putting the
Buku
kind of
up.
schools out
Last
there we're
week,
talking about.
like
man.
like I said last week, Darrell, just use it for viewmanship. Use it for viewmanship.
I mean, some people don't want to do that. Some people really
We finally hear you, Burger.
Yeah, we can hear you.
I heard Matt say a lot of bullshit. Two things he's never gonna do is say a name and put a name on that. So that's for that.
Of people that you said was bad, Burger. Do you want to do this?
Watch this one.
Of bands you said was okay.
This one we about to get iffy.
Go for
Put
it.
a name on any band I ever said was good and it wasn't good. Put a name on them.
Burger, you don't want to do this.
I'm asking you to do it because guess what? Now we can put some names with these faces. Put a name on
Burger. Okay, y'all told me to go back and watch past shows. Burger, you'll look me right in my motherfucking eyes, and we'll hear bad band put it together.
This is deflecting, guys. I haven't got a name yet.
Burger, that's not the definition. That's not the definition of deflecting. Deflecting would be if I was changing the subject. I'm on the subject.
Asking you to name a band, I've literally said, okay, give me a fact. Because what you saying is
okay. I got you. Okay, let's start here. Wilberforce. I heard that shit for Mardi Gras. What about Wilberforce? We want to start.
Hold on, time out.
No, don't fucking deflect. You have to deflect. No, you piece of shit. Wilberforce.
Okay, give me another one because you're gonna deflect. But go ahead, give me another one.
How is Wilberforce? Did you not say, man? Y'all gotta go hear Wilberforce.
We on Crucial Conflict. Talk about Beat the Leap and Ed.
Burger. No, don't tell me what I'm talking about. I'm talking about you. I'm talking about you and your band tape. Oh, Burger. So did you say Wilberforce is going to be a good band?
Wilberforce is going to be a good band, and I stand on it.
Did you say Wilberforce is a good band now?
They're going to be.
And that no, you motherfucker. Burger, did you say Wilberforce is a good band now, and we need to hear him?
Wilberforce is going to be a good band. I stand behind.
Did you say watch out for Wilberforce? They're gonna be fucking people up for Mardi Gras. Well, motherfucker, band. You are band Job. You anything but band Jesus. You're not band Jesus, dear brother.
Oh, okay, give me another band. We started talking about Wilberforce because there's a 7-month program.
You say no. Look, you said give you one band. You said give you one band. I gave you one.
I gave you Wilberforce.
How many more I have to name?
Look, we got 1 hour.
Give me another band. I'm asking you to give me another band.
Hold on.
Burger. The vast majority of them. That's your name.
Is that the trophy?
You already.
Oh shit, this man.
Oh shit.
Yeah, we hanging out. You hear me? Watching the game.
Coming on, bum.
We hanging out.
Shout out to Abe and Young Audience. Both of them did their fucking thing at Beat the Leap. Honestly, that was that was a hell of a battle. Don't
put them in the same sentence as us.
Johnny, that was a hell of a battle. I don't know what people saying, but that was a hell of a battle. I ain't about to.
Burger, you think the battle between Young Audiences and Johnny was close?
I thought yes, that was a damn good battle. Yes, I'm not about to lie.
You thought it was close?
Yes, I did.
Wow.
Clearly, we speaking out of emotion and not facts. Listening, both bands out there, they both did. Really
I'm not saying that they did a bad job. I'm saying that Abe was I'm telling you that Burger, you think that was a close battle? Seriously,
I could bet y'all any amount of money. Matt did not watch this battle.
Yes, I did.
Matt did not watch Beat the Leap.
I absolutely watched Beat the Leap. You know what? I watched that battle because I wanted to know why everybody was so mad at Johnny. Now,
they were only mad at Johnny got the crowd because of his goddamn antics. Johnny knows how to put on the show.
So Johnny Bandit sound good.
Johnny sounded good, and so did Young Audience. They both.
I never said Young Audience didn't sound good.
Where we going with the conversation that I'm saying it was a very good battle.
Let me say this. It's a lot of drummers that sound good. I'm better. That's just how it goes.
That has nothing to do with what happened at the exhibition.
Let me tell you something. There are a lot of bands. I'm not saying that any band that was there didn't sound good. I'm not saying that Young Audience didn't sound good. I'm saying Johnny was noticeably better. I mean, it was a huge gap
Hey,
between them
hey,
and Johnny.
let me.
And I'm
Can I
sitting
speak
here
on
with
this?
Johnny up here
And
telling
if you think
hold
that
up?
Johnny got the crowd, if you think Johnny got the crowd just because of antics,
Let me
I'm
speak on
telling
this.
you
Can I
that's a
speak on
lie.
this?
Both of those schools
Let me
did
speak
good,
on
bro.
this. Like I said last week, Young Artists is not a bad band, but it's levels to this. They're not a bad band, but there's levels to this. Abe is a better band than Young
Y'all
Artists.
use
They
I
not.
think we use the word smash a lot loose.
let me ask you a question, Burger. Would you be okay if Johnny, if young audiences, if Johnny was like moving forward after everything that happened? I don't think I'm gonna be battling young audiences again. They're not really on our level. Would you think that was wrong if Johnny said that?
Johnny
Moving
can say what
forward,
he wanna say, and I would be like,
what would your feelings be if Johnny said that?
my feelings wouldn't be nothing because that's how Johnny feel. I'm pretty sure young audience feel the same way. They should feel the same way. Everybody out here with a band should feel the exact same way. But as I stated earlier, that battle was most definitely motivation on both sides. And both of those bands came in that motherfucking stadium and put on the show. That's what I'm saying to you. What Johnny
This
said,
is what
right?
this is. I ain't gonna lie. This is what Matt be talking about. You be really giving some of these fucking bands hope, and I'm gonna just be real with you. It
You
was.
don't have nothing.
So
See,
let me tell
Johnny,
you this.
you're
I'm
a
gonna tell you
band
this. No, no.
director,
Let me
bro.
tell
I'm
you
not
this. No,
about
let
to
me
let
tell you this.
you. I can't let y'all sit here and lie like it was some straight
Let me
wash.
talk. Let me tell you. Let
That
me
ain't
talk.
what happened.
Burger. Let me talk. So, dog. So let me ask you this. I'm not saying Young Artist was bad, but Abe was the better and the more mature band than Young Artist.
And I'm saying that's your opinion, bro. You have
Burger,
that.
are you saying it's a
Dog,
tie?
that's facts,
Burger, are
Burger.
you saying it's a tie?
If it's an exhibition, well, clearly no, it wasn't. It's an exhibition. I
Oh
enjoyed
no, fuck
young
this,
audience, and I
Burger. You
enjoyed
said
it.
no,
No, brother,
Burger.
no, sir.
Burger,
We knew
are you
after
saying
last
it was
week's
a
show that
tie?
this was no fucking exhibition.
Dude, you had 3 bands in there. It was 3 bands. Y'all,
Nah,
So
y'all
when
nah, we're not
totally
about to do that.
ignoring Rosenwald in the
We're
great
not about
job
to
they
do
did.
that.
That's why I keep
Burger,
telling y'all.
sometimes, brother,
Nah.
sometimes I know
Johnny,
it's.
let me tell you this. Let me say this. And Johnny, my partner, and I hate to do this because it be feeling like, yo, like when I say something, I'm down bad. Did Abe put on an excellent performance? No. Did Young Artist put on an excellent performance? No. Did
The
Rosenwald
only
put on
thing
an
Abe
excellent
did,
performance? No.
the only thing that Abe did was on Blicket when the mellophone messed up that
A
one
mess
time.
up is a mess up. So
On,
we're
that's
not
the
about to say
only
I
flaw
thought
that
I
was in
fired
that
it and I
Burger,
shit
performance.
it. You
Burger,
fucked up. They
Burger.
fucked up.
Wasn't you
Rosenwald had
the
a few
same
hiccups.
person that
Sound,
said,
sound wise,
if I
there was no
recall, Burger, you the
comparison,
same person
Burger.
that said if 2 bands on in the same place and they playing songs back to back as a battle, right?
Man, I don't even
And
want
now
to
you
talk
talking
about
about
high
now you
school
saying
no
it's an
more. I
exhibition.
want to talk about the middle school.
Oh fucking course you don't want to. You don't
Y'all
ever want to
niggas
talk
are
about shit
delusional,
when they get
dude.
hot on your ass.
It don't
When
have
the
nothing to do
band
with being
held,
hot.
oh
Matt,
damn
if
it,
you watched the battle, you would have known the most noticeable mess up of the 3 bands came from Abe, but you're not going to say that.
dude. So
That's not true
if I
either.
make listen, if I make one mistake all night, does that make my whole performance all night bad?
You fucked up. Period.
Oh,
Burger, so
that's
Burger,
not
so
how.
hold on. It is. Dog, so you telling me they baritones didn't crack a couple of times in the fucking video?
I'm literally saying everybody fucked up. What are y'all missing? But
But
you
up
had the
to a
most
burger.
noticeable
You
fuck
Fuck
up.
saying
up
the
most.
most noticeable one was that. A fuck up is a fuck up.
That
So
was
how
the
can
most
Okay,
Fuck up
you
is a fuck
noticeable.
let me
up.
let me let me let
only
me say
fuck up
this.
they had
Wait,
that Abe had?
we do have a guest. Can we revisit this? Because I'm not done with this. And I honestly, this brother is also hated. I want to get to that.
The middle school band directors don't hate each other. They just competitive. Now the high school band directors, yeah, they hate each other. But the middle school band directors, all cool. They just competitive as shit. I gotta
I
say
don't
that.
think the high school band directors hate each other.
Oh, they do. Oh, they do.
I don't think they hate each
There's
other.
most definitely some hatred. It ain't friendly
That's
in
a
them
fact.
Oh,
field.
they got a couple that hate each other.
It
They got a
ain't
couple that
friendly in
hate
them
each other.
field.
I'm not gonna go as far as hate.
But they can't beat me. Let me say that. Go ahead, Johnny. Talk your shit, Johnny. The East taking over for the 2022, 2023, 2024, 2025. Talk that East shit.
Oh man, bro, y'all do wild, son. I just came here to show the trophy. You hear me? That's all. You know, you see that? Yeah,
Does that say first?
the first place, baby, 3rd-year program. That's what we do.
Shout out to Kip East because they came in there. Let me say this: I thought Kip East, as far as preparation for this battle of the band, Kip East was the most prepared band based on just like I don't know. I just feel like our bands when they get around each other, though, they get locked into parade season mode, and they actually had judges at this battle of the bands. So when you lock them to parade season and y'all playing for each other, I felt like, to be honest with you, Kip East took advantage of the judges being there and was like, I'm not worrying about these bands around me. I'm playing for these people that's right here taking these notes.
But
I mean, he said on the show that it wasn't a battle, that everybody else was playing for second. I mean, hey, he proved himself. So look, first place.
Listen, it's chess, not checkers, brother. So when you sitting down and you picking out music to play, you got to think about shit like that. So when I sat down and I thought about what I was gonna play first, I was like, look, I'm gonna throw a haymaker. If I land that haymaker, you going to sleep. It is what it is. So after I landed that haymaker, the battle was over. So like I said, everybody was battling for second place after that. Everybody.
Let me say this too. This is when I knew, like, I don't know, though, it's got to be strategy or overthinking. Because there was bands that played some bullshit on the field in the middle school battle because they look, we're just going to keep it real. And them niggas got in the stands and played some shit, and I was like, how the fuck they didn't play this on the field?
Because it's chess, not checkers, brother.
Niggas got in the stands and went to pulling out shit they should have played on the field. And I'm saying, I heard a couple of songs from Fannie and Laurel that I know would have affected the field rounds a little more. I was kind of like, them dudes got in the stands and went to pulling out stuff that I felt like should have got played on the field.
It wouldn't have mattered. It's chess, not checkers, brother. I told you that.
So Johnny, my bad. I'm a, as you are affectionately known, Snoop Dogg of Death Row. You do know that you're gonna be the 100 next year, right?
Oh, Johnny the 100 already.
I've been there.
No, I mean, but like, I mean, like hunted, like people. You're gonna be the 100. That's all I'm gonna say.
That's cool, bruh. You gotta be fast enough to catch the hyena. So it is what it is.
Now, my brother, you probably don't watch a lot of Animal Planet, but hyenas don't really run that fast, but they'll bite the shit out you, but they don't really run that fast.
I'll run fast enough, brother.
Okay, but you'll bite the shit out of them. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah. But they're not dumbass fast, but they will bite a plug out your ass.
And before we get into these clips, I have like something to say to a young audience and kids. Lord. It's okay to be competitive in y'all program. I understand that pride is a motherfucker. But when I start seeing comments from both sides saying either band is trash, that's when I kind of fall back, and I don't want to, like, it make me don't want to talk about it because y'all be going too far. Neither program is trash. Neither program is trash. So let's get understood. One thing about being competitive, but dog, y'all go far.
So hold up. All my Abe kids fall back because you know everything gonna get blamed on Abe anyway. Let me just say
it's
that.
equal. It's coming from both sides.
So
it's equal.
Let me just say this. It does not make sense to argue when you $10,000 richer. So you can't argue with, you can't. My mom always told me, they gotta, so let me say this. I'm gonna say this. I'm seeing a lot of comments, since you couldn't beat us one way, you trying to make a narrative and trying to come with this dumbass fucking shit from Friday. I really like, this shit really like, in a sense, like, this shit really funny to me. That nigga really think these people are on our level. But if a motherfucker want to set up another battle, we could do this again. Because I don't give a fuck. And we will bust these people ass again. Rumble in the jungle again. It would
Special
be
guest.
bad again. Like if you won't keep getting knocked out, I would just keep knocking you out again. Look. I'm a have boxing mentality. That's what we do. Knockout again, knockout again. But we $10,000 richer, man. We ain't tripping. You heard me? But we all like to crazy. Y'all don't never want to see Abe on top. We've been winning. Superior concert band, #1 brass band, top 3 marching band in the city. That's a music program, baby.
No, but
Ah,
listen, you can't. If somebody hating on the
Talk
musical
your
accomplishment
shit.
that Abe
I'm
is
just telling you
having,
what it is.
you just hating because you cannot listen. Talk your shit. Because if I won $10,000 a band director, y'all be mad at me. My concert band superior.
Man, if no band was fucking with my band, I'm talking shit.
Hey, and if
I
anybody
just hate
don't like,
when they
I,
go to
I,
get.
like,
let me say this,
I
Virgo.
think, I think,
I
I
hate
think,
when
like,
they go to.
honestly,
I
I
hate
think
when
we
they go
coming,
to
we
getting
coming too
personal,
soon
dog. I don't like when they go to
because, but I don't like the friendly shit either. Like, if my band better than yours,
nobody's
I'm
saying
gonna tell
be
you my band
friendly.
better than yours.
But when you
We
got
tell niggas from
kids,
Jackson that we better than them all the time.
hey,
Hey,
y'all know
Lamar,
I'm
Lamar, Lamar
I'm
Heard
telling
is
you, you
asking
better
for the
than me.
link.
You,
Can Lamar Heard asking for the link? Can we send him the link?
you,
nigga said 3,000 after the
if
school
you
take
mad,
But
you mad,
Hey,
get better
y'all,
and smash me and shut me the fuck up. I
but
don't
guess
like the friendly shit. I like the shit talk. Shut me up.
hey,
I'm with
Ed
Darrell.
did that
Don't
shit.
come crying. If you don't want to hear
Ed
Johnny
did
Mouth no
that
more,
shit.
if you don't want to hear Johnny come on, bitch, with that Mayweather shit,
they
shut him
can't
up.
beat me though. That's the
Beat up.
thing. Beat me. Can't beat me.
I just
man,
don't want it to get
Shit, you want to shut somebody up,
to
beat
a
him up.
point to where one thing about
You
a
punch a
liar,
nigga in their mouth, they gonna shut up.
you're a dangerous motherfucker when you start believing your lies. And
and
Burger, you
that's
that
like
yes,
what I
part,
that's
don't
some
like.
burger.
that part.
All
I'm
I'm gonna
listen.
say to
I'm
that,
not.
all I'm gonna
I
say to
hate
that
the
is
fact that I
Wilberforce.
be the only one. Wilberforce did blow me versus Central, but as they little trip went on down here, they started cleaning up and doing some stuff that I like. But Jesus
They
Christ,
had a you
They
saying they
didn't
had an
win a
emergency
battle
band
last year.
practice?
I don't know what happened, but that first day against Central, it was bad. But yeah, man,
Burger, I'm glad to
They
hear
ain't
you
do
say
good
that. I
against
like
Drake
that,
either.
brother. I like that.
but I told that to their band director. Like I was like, damn, dude, what the fuck happened? But man,
Nah,
I
they
don't like that part of it because the middle schools most definitely outshine the high schools. Like at Beat the Elite, it was most definitely about the middle schools. The high schools ain't
That's
have
what
shit on the
well, it
middle
was they
schools.
battle the ones though, right?
Dumb
be about
dudes,
it.
bruh.
What you
But
said?
when they exceed your expectations, like it's kind of like I had an expectation for the middle schools, which was set kind of high. It's New Orleans, but Kip East most definitely made me be like, damn. Because for them dudes to play and attempt some of the shit they were playing is kind of like, hey,
Hey, bro, I'm gonna be real with you. I really don't even watch battles, and I really sit there and watch that whole battle, both
yeah,
battles, like real stuff. Like, I turn it all back on, bro. I said, like, shout out to all those bands, like, they participate, like the middle school portion that participated. Kip East, Cab, that around Kip East, Cab, dude. Look, Charles first song, Velvet Rope. Man. And
You
hold
know
up.
what?
That's
But
why Johnny said,
it wasn't that his first song was Velvet Rope. It was Johnny response to it. He was
oh,
man,
Lord.
Johnny
Hey,
response to it. I was like, come on, Johnny, you ain't gotta.
hey,
Why we
hey,
doing this?
I thought I was tripping.
Why we? I mean, did you know he was gonna play that and had already prepared that speech, Brother Snoop?
yeah,
Hey,
look,
listen, bro.
Charles gonna play
That's what
Velvet Rope.
Charles. That's Charles' song, bro. I knew it was
when
coming.
all else fails, go get the rope.
Exactly. And when all else fails, if I can't beat, I'm gonna go ahead and play what I'm used to playing for the last 20 years. You know what I'm saying? It
I ain't
is
lying.
what
I just enjoyed the middle schools, period. Like, and even I said this, everybody, like, I have an opinion, right? I wouldn't have placed Laurel third, and it's no disrespect to what Lurch doing. I felt like Alice Hart, where they were in the battle, really took away from what they was doing. Cause I felt like Alice Hart kind of like was a more together group on the field. Cause I was walking through. Allie Hart was doing some nice shit.
Burger
Go take
here
it
to,
away from Laurel. It probably would have been Kip East, Cap Dude, Alice Hart.
Burger here to take.
Yeah.
Hey, that's high, brother. And this guy don't lie.
I kind of listen. When it comes to middle schools, like I hate to say this, we ain't judging them on the same level we judging the high schools on, bro. So
why not?
but we don't. So if I took and judged y'all the same way I judge the high schools, I just think that would be unfair.
How is it unfair? It's about
It is very much so unfair. You don't have the mature enough players for me to judge you the same way I judge a high school. Because I expect the high school.
It's about sounding good.
I just expect the high school to have more style, more, have their stuff more together. I expect babies to make minor mistakes because they're still growing within the horns that they're playing. Most of them haven't been on the horn long.
Boy,
a nigga
every band make mistakes, even college.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. But it's on a collegiate level, it is very minimum. It's gonna get lower and lower as you go up. So I expect middle schools to make more mistakes.
It gets swallowed up on a collegiate level, dog.
Pardon me. Wait,
middle
Burger.
schools were phenomenal to me. If you ask me.
We got two guests that came in. How y'all making out, gentlemen?
Unmute your phone.
Hey, if you watching the show and on the show at the same time, you gotta pause one of them.
How y'all making out, fellas?
What's going on?
Cool, man.
Cooling. So, what was y'all thoughts and feelings on the battle? What? I mean, yeah.
It was a great battle, man. I can't wait till the next show. By this being my second year being over at PLA Capdo. Man, things are looking great. The future of our program is going in the right direction. The kids are doing what they're supposed to do, and hopefully y'all got to see that at the Beat the League. I feel like we had a lightweight fumble because we were supposed to lead with first, but we gonna lead her to next year, man. But congratulations to Kip East. You heard me? And Suge Knight, man. You heard me? It's always gonna be a great battle amongst these guys because they keep up the level of what we need amongst these kids to be future musicians in New Orleans.
Well, it's no longer Suge Knight, man. I had to retire Suge Knight. You hear me? Suge Knight got arrested after he murdered all these people. So, Snoop Dogg had to buy the label. So,
no. I'm sorry. As he allegedly, because we're not about to get sued. As he alleged, word is that he murdered those people. He allegedly did that. Oh, continue on, dear brother.
Yeah.
Oh, gotta go to jail. Damn.
What up, Jay the Goat? How you making out, man?
I'm making out good. I just want to say shout out to all the middle school band directors. We bringing the city back. Man, I love the better bands. I feel like my kids did great. I'm just proud of them. I'm proud of everything they did this year. We just got to keep building.
Listen, all y'all, all joke to the side, because I don't think I ever had y'all all on the same platform. All y'all doing some shit. Like they had a lot of high school band directors out there that was kind of gaga because them niggas this what we looking forward to getting. So if you're a high school band director right now, you was at Beat the Leap, you happy as hell. Because you hear a lot of good shit. Man. You hear a lot of good shit going on.
Shit, all of them don't need to be happy. All of them band directors don't need to be happy because some of them cheering like we is not going to that fucking school. Some of them, it's like,
but this year,
boy,
this year a little different, man. Like they got a selection compared to the simple three schools as usual, man. This is kids that's leading at the 8th grade level going to high school. This is some shit that's fire. That
say Lamar, it's not that many, bro. It's not that many. It's really it might be like a different 3-4, but it's really about 3. It's really about three, four that I'll be trying to go to.
Matt
But-
cap is so hard.
Oh, fucking
Matt,
stop.
Matt.
I'm not
You
letting
gotta
Matt get up
tell-
here and cap.
See,
I'm not doing it.
if everybody keep going to the same old three compared to looking at these programs that are coming up, they got some kids that's like, man, I can go help this. I can go help the movement.
All right, you know what? It's a lot of people that keep going help different programs, and they keep getting kicked in the pants. Is that what you want?
When Matt was in high school,
If your band director can't write though, like all of them dudes ain't good. What if this dude you can't go help and your band director be putting shit on the paper? Yeah. Middle school students, I have a suggestion for you. Your little homies that go to some of these high schools, get that fucking music. Get that fucking music. Look at it.
Man,
if that shit look wild, don't go there.
Hold on, man. The high school band directors put on the paper.
I'm not even about to get into all that because
Some of them, oh no, wait. Some of them dudes,
Matt from Dallas.
Some of them dudes is smearing watery shit on the staff. That's what they doing.
It's all in their finger. It's on their fingers.
They smearing watery shit on the staff. Don't y'all let them children go to all of them schools? Y'all need to be trying to steer them. You want to be
I know some
sad?
dudes that can arrange their ass off on a high school level that are fucking doodoo band directors. So I'm not even going there with you. I know a lot of niggas that can arrange and can't teach shit.
Know what else you know, Burger?
Don't mean you can teach.
I know what else you know. Wilberforce. What? Oh, don't forget that Wilberforce.
I'm still waiting on you to name the only three good bands in New Orleans.
Burger, I'm not about to keep going through all of these lists with you.
You never do. You deflect and you stop doing it.
Deflected. You said name a school you said was good. I said.
Okay, name that high school in New Orleans I said was good that wasn't.
I'm not about to do this. We got guests on. Listen, if I'm a baby that's in the 5th grade, what I got to look forward to if I'm coming March for one of y'all programs. If I'm on my way there next year, what do I have to look forward to? Where should I be by the end of next year in my learning, in my journey on my horn, on my drum?
Johnny said you ain't gonna.
You talking about middle school, Matt?
Yes, if I'm coming to one of y'all's middle school, if I'm sending my baby to one of y'all's middle school, what would they have to look forward to next year?
Matt, schools are different now, Matt. Schools start from K to 8, bro. So
okay, so if my baby joining the band next year, then what if this is a commercial for upcoming people that want to join the band next year, what do they have to look forward to next year if they join the band? If they join your band?
Look, what school not closing?
Well, shit, I ain't gotta speak on it. I just do this. This all we got to look forward to, baby. Else, baby. That's it. That's it. It's either you wanna be the best or you wanna be the rest. It's your choice. There's no in between. I told her this death row, baby. Get with it or get lost, baby. That it is what it is. What Suge Knight used to say, nigga, this Bompton, nigga. You know where the fuck we at? It's up. This is what we do, bro. You can't tell me another band that's better than this band, bro, because it's already here. So I don't have to sell a band. I'm a walking advertise.
Trophy, man. Y'all
I'm
should
a
have got a
walking
bigger.
advertise. Yeah, Charleston got a bigger trophy. He was being cheap, you hear me? He knew he wasn't gonna win nothing.
This man, wow.
Nothing special.
Johnny said, Charles said, I ain't getting it. What about yourself, Jada Goat? What if my baby joining your band next year? What do they have to look forward to?
They have to look forward to just one-on-one me, just teaching. I'm pretty sure all of us teaching hard, but just teaching, dog. We just trying to bring the city back and just at the end of the day, everybody out here know I'm the best arranger. You heard me? I arrange for my band. So it's simple as that. So some fire arrangements too.
That's what I'm talking about, because some of them do smear watery shit on the staff and call it a song.
Man,
that's a fact.
Who man is talking about? I need to do this.
I got
Go ahead, Lamar.
What about yourself, Lamar?
Man, you just gotta want to be great.
Why you
man.
still playing?
Just as simple as that. You gotta put it like this: I will put the heart in them to want to be great at whatever choice they make in that band. Simple as that, man. Like I peep out these kids. It's more of a journey of trying.
By the way, shout out to Capdo for playing my arrangement.
Oh, that what that was, the one they messed up.
Probably, I don't know.
Hey, Lamar, your phone, your thing. Lamar, your thing. We can't hear you no more. Or Burger. Oh, Burger on mute. My bad.
I'm muting myself.
Burger on mute. Yeah.
Lamar, we can't hear you no more.
Man, that boy Lamar.
Do y'all feel like it's a such thing? Jada Goat and Snoop Dogg. Well, I'm not even gonna. We can't call them Suge no more. Do y'all feel like? Do y'all feel like it's a such thing as being too competitive? Like teaching kids that's too young to be too competitive?
Nah,
I don't think so.
Or to be too interested in defeating the other band.
yes, I believe that you could become too interested in beating somebody.
Burger.
Yeah, I'm back.
Wilberforce. We talking to them brothers.
Y'all can hear me?
Nah, I feel like that's the thing.
Y'all can hear me?
Y'all can hear me? I feel like that's the thing as kids that made us who we are. Like, dog, I remember growing up, boy, you wanted to practice on Tekken and stuff to whoop a dude ass on playing Tekken, playing Street Fighter, playing whatever you wanted to do because you wanted to, be competitive. And I feel like as kids, when we give them that fire to be like, I want to be the best on my horn, I want to smash somebody, it actually carries them on and it makes them want to actually learn and grow on that instrument, bro. If the kid ain't got no desire to do it, they ain't gonna do it. I could say that's probably what us three that's sitting up here as middle school band directors, that's the real thing we do with our kids is feeding that fire. Because
that's what I do every day. When I say every day, like I peep out what they're drawing on. I peep out what they're really good at and enhance that, but at the same time pointing out where they can be stronger. And I put emphasis on that every day in the classroom, whether it's like reading music, whether it's them being able to pitch recognition, like certain things like that. Like I get real intimate with the kids to the point that they want to give me Mr. Hurd the best of their ability every time I step in front of them and it's time to play whatever we need to play.
Yeah, that's true. You know what I'm saying?
Let me speak to that, man.
I teach a little different.
Good.
I teach a little different. I don't really teach my kids to be competitive. I just teach my kids to be you. So
yeah,
we going out and
it's not, I wouldn't say competitive, but to be the best version of them every day.
Right. And that's what I always tell them. Like even when we go into the Battle of the Bands, I don't go out there and say, yeah, we're gonna go out there and we're gonna do yada yada yada. I go out, I walk in the building and I tell them, look, we gonna go out there and do us. If us don't work and we lose, then it is that's my fault. I take that. That's on me because our us ain't good enough for us to be first. So I make sure that our us is better than everybody else's what they do. So that's just how I focus on it. We don't compare ourselves to nobody else. We don't try to do what nobody else do. We just do what we do. And we just make sure we good at what we do.
I think that's as an overall band. I think that's overall band for you. Like person, I think he's talking about for individual people. You know how many times where he used to tell me other people was better than me? Because you know why he used to tell me that shit? Because he knew it was gonna make me.
He wanted to light a fire on you. Yeah. He wanted you to turn up. Yeah. That's all it's about.
You gotta do that to people. You gotta tell people shit like that to make them better. You did, and it's only gonna make the player better at the end of the day.
But also I give them all praises when they do great. Like when they doing great things, man, I show them the excitement out of just seeing them accomplish those things that they do. Them seeing me jumping up and down out of excitement because they did something that I think that, man, it's crazy that you seeing these little kids do. They be like, well, shit, I'm about to try and go even harder for you then. If I'm doing this, I'm about to go even harder.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just a mind frame that I'm giving to them. You know, like, I'm just giving them something to feed to be able to say, I want to be great. You know what I mean? Like, that's just where we at with it over there.
Yeah, it's an outlet. That's what it is for them to express themselves. So as long as we giving them something that they love to express themselves, they're going to continue to go hard for you. Like, my kids fall if I need them to. You know what I'm saying? because I would do the same thing for them, and they can feel that. They can feel that love.
Facts.
So if I'm talking to them about going to other schools, I also tell them about the same thing. I was like, don't look at the band, look at the band director. Do you trust that band director? Because at the end of the day, the next 4 years, that's who you're gonna be with. Majority of the time, that's who you gotta be around. That's who gonna be your mentor. That's who gonna help you get to the next level. Do you feel like this person gonna help you get to the next level? So that's why I be stressing on band directors to come and talk to the kids, because these kids, they don't know y'all if you don't never speak on them. All they know is your band. Your band, if you're trying to produce a better band, if you're trying
Eric,
to grow your
just because
program,
you didn't have a band director to speak on,
huh?
I'm talking about
Said,
somebody in the comments. Just because you ain't have a band
oh,
director, Eric, all your band directors was pool. Don't get mad at me because I had the fortunate ability to march under one of the goats. I'm just saying your band directors was
that's
pool,
how it
so you can't speak on them.
is. Man, kids gravitate to people, bro. They don't gravitate to programs, bro. It's about the people that's running the program. If you think you just going out there marching down the street and doing whatever is exciting the kids, it's not. It's about the person that's leading them people down the street. If you don't have no excitement to yourself and you just going through the motions, them kids can see that. They can feel that.
That's true, man. That's definitely
They
true.
If I go in the band room and I go in there with negative energy, them kids gonna have negative energy. If I go in there and if I'm in there just in a shitty mood, them kids gonna be in a shitty mood because they feed off my energy. So that's why I said when y'all going out recruiting these kids, man, y'all gotta let these kids see y'all outside of your program. Like I've had several band directors that come in the building, and most of the band directors that came in the building, that's where my kids are going. They gravitated to that person. They didn't gravitate to the program. And are their programs all top 5? Hell no. But they gravitated to the person who came to talk to them, that took the time out to see them, took the time out of their busy schedule just to come say, hey, I want you to come be a part of my program. This is what we offer. But a lot of niggas is literally sitting on that pedestal and feel like, man, fuck, I'm the best. You should come to me no matter what. And that's just not how shit works. So it is what it is. And I hear that from kids. I'm just telling you what the kids tell me. This ain't something coming from me. This is what the
On
kids
top
tell
of that,
me.
man. On top of that, man, you gotta be a leader by example. As far as it goes,
Right.
like Mr. John, like even when it comes to the know-how, I come under some of these band directors, like for example, Mr. Summers, man. No matter what they say about him, that man will get on his instrument, on whatever instrument, and try his best to give you an example of what we looking for when you're trying to execute music. Also, even when we learning in the learning phase. So, like something as simple as leading it by example, those kids got to follow by you being able to. If you're not willing to give them the game, it's not gonna show. It's not gonna show at all.
Facts.
Say, bro,
Facts.
I wanted to go back to this competitive. How y'all were talking about being like competitive and everything. Man, what people don't know is that when you teach about being competitive, it's bigger than band. Like, I think a lot of people forget that, all us are African American. And once they leave our school, they got to be competitive once they leave for jobs, for everything, for schools, for scholarships, for everything.
Facts.
And coming from like a lot of the time, like I had asked my band one day, do they know what being great is? Because sometimes a lot of the times they know what struggle is, but do they know what great is? Sometimes they don't see great a lot, especially from where they come from. But they know what struggle is. But I had to ask them and break down what greatness is and what greatness looked like. You know what I'm saying? I use some examples of individuals that they know, what greatness is and what GOAT means. And like I said, what GOAT is, and they say Tom Brady. They were like, do you know how he became the GOAT? You know what I'm saying? Do you know how Michael Jordan became the GOAT? How this particular person became the GOAT? And a lot of people see like they be like, oh, Mr. Van Buren got this nature about him. Look, I'm competitive because I want to teach kids that in so many ways. You have to be competitive. Like I had to work my way up the chain to be where I'm at. Like my dad, like I tell people, my daddy wasn't no musician. My mom wasn't a musician. I came from A. You feel what I'm saying? I came from A. And man,
Oh man.
I came from right across the street from Joe Brown, man, where we had to go across the street without, Matt. You know what I'm saying? It's a shame, huh, Matt?
Don't get me started.
I had to work my way up the chain, and a lot of people don't know. A lot of people don't understand my competitive nature. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I teach my kids to be competitive because you got to be competitive in
Johnny,
life.
wait, I gotta, but I want you to answer that question directly though. Before I go, do you think there's a such thing as teaching the children to be too competitive? They be too focused on defeating the enemy or being better than the next man.
No, so you have to teach them to be competitive, but understand that you have to accept defeat.
You gotta be
I
a
could
good
give you,
sportsman at the end of the day.
so I could give you an example. I could give y'all an example. We just won Class Got Brass, right? Last year we won third place. I kind of took that personal. You feel what I'm saying? Because I felt as though we should have. So what I did, I worked harder and I put that mentality in them and told them that what we was doing. I had told them that look, sometimes you may not come out as the winner in a lot of the situations that you in. That don't stop your progress though. You got to keep fighting. I tell them, I always think about boxing when I'm talking to these kids. A boxer, no matter what, might get knocked down, but they got to always get right back up and fight the next fighter. You might go sometimes the when you fighting, you got to go to the judges' court, and it may not even be a fair. You might win the fight, but the judges say something else. What you got to do, work harder the next time and outdo it. Do that opponent the next time, so you don't put it in the judges' hands. So, I mean, I don't think you should teach. You think you could teach them to be competitive, but also teach them to understand defeat and work harder to overcome defeat and work harder to be better the next time whenever you have this next situation.
I feel that.
Yeah, cause you ain't lying, man. We preparing already for the get back all next year. All
Don't worry
next
about
year.
it. The aftermath.
All next year.
I feel y'all, man. Hey, listen, I wanted to tell everybody that I've been having a super long week and weekend at work, especially studio, man, and that battle helped me get through it. Seriously, I saw a lot of progress, and definitely with our middle schools. Like one of my biggest complaints for maybe the past 7 8 years, uh, before maybe this year and last year, was that middle schools weren't great feeder schools for high schools. Well, we can't say that no more. Y'all sending them some babies that have more than um, more than just a basic understanding of that instrument. You dig? I mean, y'all are really doing a great service to the band culture in New Orleans, and from the bottom of my heart, I appreciate you, brothers, and actually several others that are not on the show, and we're not mentioning nobody that's not on the show, but I appreciate them as well. Man, I appreciate what y'all doing for the band culture. Y'all are definitely helping drive it forward, and I look forward to seeing what y'all got for us in the future. Real talk. Hey man, before I
Hey,
go, before I go, let me say this: we have almost 60 people watching on Facebook. Let's start liking this. We should be loving this. We should be sharing this.
I
Um,
think they're waiting to see the clips, man.
Yeah, no, I got you covered.
hey,
Well, they'll take
y'all
care of
put
that.
it on
They'll
the
take care
show.
of it in a second.
do y'all
To
want
my
me to address
fellow,
that? Do y'all want me to
to,
address that comment that Bobby Roy put up there?
hey, look, before I go, I want to say that Eric Smith wore those old big long ass capes at Reed, uh, and he eats raw beef. And to my fellow co-hosts, I love you all and Wilberforce. I'll see y'all in a few. Great day to everybody.
Matt,
Hmm.
you about to go, man?
Yeah, I gotta go to work. I gotta go play.
Oh, all right. Shout out to Matt. Don't let it
You
be a whole 2 months.
Oh no! Look, I'm working on it, man. Look, I got these my children in grad school. I got a son starting law school. It's a lot of drums being beat. Uh, yeah, we it's a whole lot of drums. But man, I love y'all to pieces. I miss y'all like y'all will never truly understand. And one more time, Wilberforce. Y'all have a great. Can't let it go. Y'all enjoy y'all
We
night,
got
brother.
150
Blessings.
people on there. 150 people liking,
So let me address this right
and
quick.
share. 150 people on
Could
there.
you could Robbie, could you put up Bobby Roy comment? I said I wasn't. I'm gonna address this. Let me address this. So let me say this. When I was a middle school director, I'm gonna be real with you. Middle school directors got along like shit just was breezy. You know what I'm saying? Competition was competition. You could talk to. So when I was in middle school, we had Dedrick, Tennille. Really, something really like I don't be telling y'all, but something really fucking wrong with Tennille. And like if you gotta know how to talk shit when it comes down to because Tennille don't nothing phase Tennille. Let's get that nothing phase Tennille. And Tennille gonna have his kids hyper than hype no matter what. The real, no matter no matter what. We could get together, we could put on battles of the bands, all that. Charles was one of them too. Like we could do all that. I'ma just say this. People know how I am as a band director. I like to play, I like to juice, I like to play around. It's all entertainment at the end of the day. Nothing is ever personal with me, but look, I'm from the hood. I ain't gonna let nobody play with me first and foremost. I'm a man before everything. But I also think that some band directors take shit too personal that shouldn't be taken personal also. You know what I'm saying? But the difference between the middle school aspect of it and high school aspect of it is in middle school, they'll pick up the phone and they will call you if they had a problem with you. In high school, they just go talk about you behind your back. I'm gonna just put it out there like that. Instead of calling you on the phone and talk about it. And sometimes you just need to call a person up and talk about it. But you also dealing with people that wants to be the best, that's very competitive, and sometimes pride don't be put aside on a lot of situations. I can work with anybody when it comes to children. And I always tell people I don't have to like a person when it comes to when it's dealing with children and to make something work. We should have been had a high school all-star band. It should always flow every year. Every year it should always flow. Every year should be no ifs and buts about it. It should always flow. I don't know why it doesn't happen, but it should happen. I'm gonna just tell you that. High school all-star band probably should be the start of summer band. That should be when high school band after football season, when that starts, that could kind of be the mini start to what summer band could look like. And that could be but that's some a repairable relationship that should be worked out also. You feel what I'm saying? Where that can be all-star band, high school all-star band can be the start of what summer band looks like. So we can have a head start going into summer band. But these are all things that can be worked out. But it's a lot of things that needs to just be talked over. And sometimes you have the energy for it, but sometimes you don't. So I don't know. I don't know how can you make that better. Some dudes just got to put their ego aside and put it away. Now people gonna be like, "Well, man, Bimmer, you probably a real person." Nah, it's not. It's not me. Trust me. I'm just gonna tell you like that. So, so let's go with the clips.
All right, so we're gonna go first.
The haymaker.
Facts.
Yeah, I gave them man his props after they was done with this one.
Definitely crucial.
Oh yeah, shout out to Killer Cam for the fire footage, man.
Facts as always.
Power.
Great battle.
Excuse my second grader for dropping his mouthpiece.
Great battle.
Excuse my little second grader, man. It was exciting, man. He was lit.
Told y'all, bruh. Alex Hart was giving them third place vibes. I ain't get it.
Those Alex are right there, right?
Yeah, I had it. Kip East, Cap Duke, Alex Hart. That's how I had it, but I wasn't a judge.
Cookies, Alex. I can fuck with that. Who went third?
Laurel.
Not the bucket on the Jew on the wall side.
In my opinion, this was the nail in the coffin.
Alexander and that Jesus is real. I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah, they playing on digital.
Man, this is a good round right here.
They woke him up.
Yeah, I demand the recount. You people definitely got at least third. At least third.
They were most definitely third place. Listen, there's no disrespect to Laurel, but this was the third best band.
By far.
They will. So.
Boy, got them fives going, boy. Hey, that two player is coming by itself.
Come on.
Shout out to Fresh and Reckless for sharing the clip of Capdo playing not Blicky. That's amazing for a middle school to have her. Shout out to the homies. Man, this was a real great battle, man. Like, for real.
Who that is right now? Who's that right now?
Oh, Laura.
That was the last round. But, all right. So look.
Yeah, this was a mistake. I think we got the placings wrong. Hey, shout out to Ferretto. Shout out to the middle school band. I started watching that battle midway through because I just stopped watching the midway through. Shout out to the middle school band. Definitely Kippy's number one. Capdo, y'all definitely y'all did y'all thing. But I definitely think Alice Hart should have been number 3 for sure. They was playing. They
were playing some music
with a lot of
They're
control.
playing some music.
Alice Hart
Yeah.
played some shit. And that's what I think
and
too.
they played
A lot of
to
it had to
say-
do with all the
to
people on
say
the
some of
track.
them songs, it's easy to get out of character on a lot of these songs that these bands was playing, but they didn't. You did like the Scared of the Dark. It's easy to get out of character because you've heard it played by colleges and high schools where they going for broke, and as a student you want to try to do the same things, but that's a testament to the band directors that y'all can keep y'all band composed and y'all can play music like Beyond. You didn't take Beyond and write it like Southern played it because that's not for your band, but you wrote it for your band, and your band played it the way you wrote it, and they composed themselves. So man, look, shout out to the band directors for putting on the show, staying composed. The students for playing it. Man, I heard some tuba players, some mellow players, some baritone players, some trumpet. I heard great instrumentation from a lot of schools where you can tell the students are learning, and they're not just learning, how to go out there and scream and everything, but they learning how to play within the horn. Because that with learning how to play within the meter of the horn is gonna bring you to playing wherever you want to go. When you get to the next level. I ain't got nothing bad to say about the bands or the band directors. The only bad thing I gotta say is it was a miscount. They should have had Alice Hart number 3. Because if they would have just put Alice Hart next to Kip, the first 3 would have been the battle right there. But I see.
I honestly, I'm not
right,
tripping on the judges giving Laurel the nod. I wouldn't say dropping of the ball because honestly, Laurel played it very safe. So if we're gonna be honest, Laurel did a really good job. I'm just giving you my opinion. I felt like Alice Hart was a slightly better band, but when you listen to Laurel, you'll be like, okay, I see why they got. Laurel stayed in the pocket.
But Alice Hart didn't play it safe, and they still were better, and they didn't play it safe. They took some chances.
And Lamar, my dude,
and they
you
still
could
executed.
argue Alice Hart could have been second place. I thought they were playing some shit. And even out there, I was like,
you
I
could
don't
argue Capdo could have been number 1, but I think Kip
Song selection
took more
definitely
of
played
a
a part.
chance.
Yeah, they took that chance.
Yeah,
with the
exactly.
song selection.
Because you could argue
Yeah,
1 and 2. You could argue 1, 2, and 3 between the bands. I said Kip took the chance and won because he knew what his band could do. And that's what when you know what your band could do, you could take chances. And when you put in the work, this where the summer band and putting the work in the class come in handy because you could take chances like this. Not every band can take those chances and succeed at it.
And 2, I don't want no parent, sponsor to believe that your child was cheated. So let me say that every judge that was a judge was very much so qualified to be that and judge. So let's say that.
Yeah.
This just shows you that everybody has a difference of opinion when it comes to music, right? And I'm pretty sure if Alice Hart looked at their school cards compared to any of the top 3 bands, with the exception of Beyond, I'm pretty sure that it wasn't that far off. I doubt anybody walked any band out there because that wasn't the case. Even listening to it, nobody got walked. But I have no problem with the judge scoring how he scored it. I was just myself, I'm giving you my personal opinion. I thought it would have been Alice Hart. I did.
I'm gonna put it like this: I'll take 3 of those middle school bands and put them at the high school band they had battle of the bands they had this past weekend, and one of our middle school bands would have came
I put
out
them 3 middle schools in that
first
band
place.
event, and then you got a New Orleans takeover.
I think it was in,
Ooh.
man. A middle school band would have won that battle of the bands, and y'all them band directors gonna hate me for it, but fuck it, I don't care. Your band sad. The middle school band, one of our middle school bands, would have came out on top of that battle.
And I hosted a battle of the bands at Alice Hart early in the year, and I'm gonna say like last year they most definitely came up. I'll say that much.
I'm about to say like that by you hosting both of those events, you should have been able to see the growth in these programs.
That's what I'm saying. I
Like,
saw a lot of growth from everybody, like literally everybody.
but yeah, man, recruitment up. I think we done hit our road to 100. If the Lord say the same.
I like being smart. I'm good on 100. So my youngest, I got about 50.
Overall, what that shows me is that the band is something that the school is gravitating towards. Like before we started this band, like extracurricular activities really didn't exist at Capdo to an extent. And in my opinion, this is bringing a certain level of culture that people can be prideful in at the school. And I feel like we're making a difference in our school community. So that's why I'm really, really happy about what's going on at our school. Because you're talking about that age where those kids get to going out on the street and really start doing that dumb stuff. This is when they get introduced to that dumb stuff. You know what I mean? So by them really being out there in this band room and being committed, no matter how hard I am on them to be great, they still show up. And that made me happy to keep, rocking with them all the way how I'm rocking with them,
I feel you on that, bro.
Fact, and they need banners that's rocking with them and giving them that opportunity.
Bro, my school didn't have extracurricular activity before I got there. We wasn't even a full school. This is the first graduating class we're gonna have at my school. It ain't been open that long. So this is hope that the school been open. Year 3 that we had a band. I came in, I started the band. My boy Coach Bridges came in, he started the basketball and football team. So, we building a culture from scratch.
Right.
You understand? Ray Abrams was a elementary. It was never a middle, or they don't really have a history of a band or anything really, because it was just an elementary school. So we really just creating something new for the kids. You know what I'm saying? That the school is starting to get behind.
Right. They notice it. That's the great thing about having the support from the administration, that they seeing that we're getting something great out of these kids, and it's actually elevating what's going on in the school building.
Exactly, bro. Because I push my kids a lot, bro. Like my kids and my parents got to sign a contract for as coming to practice, for as schoolwork, for as my band GPA right now overall is a 3.0, but you got to have a 2.8 just to be in the band. If you don't have
mandatory tutoring for kids that don't have that certain GPA, so we don't allow nothing under, but you need to go to tutoring so you don't drop off.
Bro, the way I run it, dog, my kids' grades drop like right before Mardi Gras, maybe about the month before Mardi Gras. I shut down whole.
It was all in a band room. Yeah, they was in a band room every day, messing around.
And we had just mandatory study hall every day. You ain't touching no horn, nothing until these grades get up. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it's about them grades first. You a student musician. Student comes first. If you ain't got them grades, you don't need to be in here playing no horn. And it's simple as that. So that's why my admin really get behind me, because I force them grades and that classwork on these kids, whether they like it or not. And that's the reason my band size fluctuates. If you look at the band that I had for Mardi Gras, well, if you look at the band I had for Back to School Battle of the Bands against Alice Hart, I had about 55 students, something like that, 55, 60. When it came to Mardi Gras, that number dwindled down to about 45. If you look at that band right now on that video, that's about 35 kids.
That's about 30 kids, man. I know your band
Right.
definitely shrunk from what I saw at Mardi Gras.
Because I forced that education. Like, if you don't have the grades, you don't march. Straight like that. And there's no in between. I don't care how good
No,
you
I
is
can't
on
take you nowhere without the grades.
What'd you say, brother?
I said that horn can't get you nowhere without the grades.
That horn can't get you nowhere without the grades. That's true story.
Bro, so I preach that to the kids, man, and I try to make sure that they stay on top of that, man. I send out progress reports. I check grades. I do all that, bro. I check in with teachers. If they having discipline problems, I go get the kid. You know what I'm saying? Don't call in, mama. Go send me the kid. Let me
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Because at the same time, like how you said, the administrators are all the administrators and the parents. It's like that team of like by you getting them both on your side, you have that student under your wing. Like that's yours.
That's the village, man. That's the village. We always talk about the village.
It takes a village, bro.
You talk about the village. That's the village, man.
That's exactly what it takes, a village, bro. You know, like I tell them all the time, bro, you don't know what a lot of kids deal with at home. So I try to give them that gateway.
This they getaway. This they getaway.
Where you can be you. You know what I'm saying? But being you comes with rules. So I'm helping you understand that life has rules. Because if you don't follow them rules in life, you either gonna end up in jail or dead. One or the other. So I push that issue with these rules, and I'm strict on them. I don't bend or break for nobody, and that's the reason my numbers fly.
And that's true, because man, I've had to sit down some of my most talented kids just for the lesson to be learned. Like, dude, a band. If you're talking about a group activity, as a group, they're gonna learn to do this without you, and they're gonna be able to move on without you. So you gotta learn that. You used to being that center of attention. Like sometimes, like real talk, I peep out the difference. When we at home, we give our kid all that attention. And when it's time for them to get out to that world, they're used to that attention that's straight up from home. But now you starting to have to get them to understand that they have people that you have to act accordingly to. And at the same time, you got to conduct yourself in these different environments. So now, like when we looking at those little baby boys that I got like the 3rd grade boys, right? They are definitely used to somebody babyfying, but now I gotta be to the point that I gotta be in between. Like I still be that nice guy, but at the same time, hey, you gotta grow up. This thing's gotta stop, so on and so forth. Hey, do this, you know, so on and so forth in the classroom. So it's like we all, like how D just said, we that village. We are now the extension of their house. You hear me? Like we turning them up even more to be, you know, these people of the world that we want them to, you know, at least hold, you know, represent us well, our people. You know what I'm saying?
And at the end of the day, I tell them kids all the time, bro, you call me for anything. I got my own kids, you know what I'm saying, I take care of and make sure they straight. But you can call me for anything. If I ain't got it, I'm gonna call somebody else. You know what I'm saying? We gonna figure out how we can make sure you are taken care of. You know what I'm saying? So with parents, I try to stress that even in my parent meeting, I even talk to them about, you know, how I handle kids or how I handle situations. And a lot of the parents, you know what I'm saying, they actually be for that because they know their kids need that. Now, what I try to do is I try to learn the kid, because every kid is not the same. So you can't handle every kid the same way. So one kid, I have to get all in their face, you know what I'm saying, yell at them and stuff. And it's another kid, I may just have to have a little heart-to-heart with them, and that will help them get back on track. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you just learn the kid. If you learn the kid, man, that shit.
You learn a kid, you can get the best out of them. It's not it's like real talk. Once you learn that kid individually, you know what to get out of that person individually. As their teacher, as their mentor, you know what you're trying to strong point pull out of them. Like that's what I'm peeping out. You know, that's what I've learned from it.
Right, because at the end of the day, bro, we are mentors, bro. If you look at the people you looked up to when you was in the band, it's mostly your band director. But that's the same thing I was speaking on, and that kids gravitate to people. They don't gravitate to programs. So it all falls hand in hand, bro. When them kids feel like you care, they do whatever it
Keyword, how
takes
you
not.
just said. Keyword, they gravitate towards the people, not the program. True story.
It's the people, bro. When I like I said, bro, if they feel you care, they don't want to disappoint you, bro. Like I hear it all the time. Teachers tell me, man, all I got to do is tell them, oh, I'm gonna call Mr. Thomas. If I call Mr. Thomas, they whole mood
All that
change.
shit stop. Everything stop.
Right? Yeah. They be like, oh, all right, I'm gonna chill out. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't want to disappoint me. You know what I'm saying? And it's the same thing with them. I hold myself to that too. So if I tell them I'm gonna do something, I try to I do my best to do it. You know, in my power. You know what I'm saying? So I just, like I said, man, this band is a getaway from life's aspects, man. It's supposed to be fun. You know what I'm saying? But like somebody said in the comments, bro, band privilege is not a right. You gotta earn the privilege for the band. So you gotta come in and put in the work in the classroom and band. Because if you can't do one, you can't do neither.
I tell them that's by them doing that, that's them showing the appreciation for the talent that they've been blessed with. Y'all are doing things that everybody don't have the capability of doing. So in order to show that you're thankful for that, man, you gotta put in that work all the way around the board, because you can lose it at any moment. I got friends that really can't even play that instrument, and I be really having to let them understand that they fell in love with that and they can't do that no more. So you better show your appreciation also. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, you got to just move a certain way. We just giving them lessons, Jeremy. We can go all day with that, man. We just giving them lessons, bro.
Lessons, bro. I talk to my 8th graders about that all the time, especially before the Battle of the Bands. I literally told them, I was like, bro, this y'all last one. Like, there's nothing left for you for as middle.
Yeah, you got to go out with a bang. You got to go out with a bang. That was the same convo I said with the 8th graders. That's why, if you notice, my 8th graders one got that trophy. That was y'all year, man. This is all y'all. Y'all are the ones that basically were the leaders of this group. Go get the trophy.
Right, brother. I tell my 8th graders every year, and when we go to band camp, I tell them, this is your band. I'm just here to govern you accordingly. So if you in your section and you letting your section just do whatever they want to do, don't practice and all this extra stuff, then that
also giving them that pep talk. Also giving them that pep talk, get ready to go into high school. So letting them know that y'all used to me being on top of y'all as y'all band director and holding y'all to standards. You guys will now go into an environment where your peers will be holding you up to a standard when you go to high school now. How you going to adapt to that? Are y'all ready for that? Certain things like that, because now you got to get used to somebody that you might call your friend, checking you about how you are governing yourself in the bedroom. You not holding, that ain't it. Shut up, crab. Little small things like that. You're gonna be able to hold that mentally, because it's about to be a different life change for y'all. You heard me?
I already told my 8th graders, when you go to high school, it's gonna be back like you was in the 3rd, 4th grade when you joined this band.
Starting over.
You're low on the totem pole. You gotta work your way
at the bottom again. You at the bottom again.
Right, you back at the bottom. Like, you don't have no say so at all.
We don't have crap.
Want to do that's done. Ain't nobody want to do. It's
we don't have
y'all got freshmen. Y'all have freshman band members.
We don't have crafts. We have freshman brand.
But still, even as a freshman band member has to conduct themselves accordingly until they become a member of the band. So they got to understand that what they're getting ready to go into.
The freshman band member is a member of the band once they come into the band room. We have no crafts. We have none of that going on. None of that type of stuff. There is no homecoming.
I wouldn't say none of that. I'm speaking meaning like for example, like me just simply saying our freshman year of being in band, man, you had to go up in there and you had to be ready to go and lay low to be able to let them know who you are in the band room. And you can't do it up in there by running your mouth and hanging the ass. You gotta go up in there and lay low by playing your instrument and being that guy in the classroom and in the school. Period. That's how you lay low.
Facts. You right, brother. You sure right, bro. You can't talk this game. I tell my kids that too. You can't talk this game. You got to talk with that instrument. If you can't talk with that instrument, no words said. Plain and simple.
Right.
Like it don't make. I always tell kids, man, you ain't gotta argue with nobody if you know you better than them. What's the point? I literally tell my band that all the time, like on the social media stuff, like, bro, y'all be getting into arguments with other bands, bro.
Man,
like you better than them. What you arguing for?
What you arguing for? Then at the same time, like
forget all that.
Like,
y'all got Lamar and Johnny. Y'all need to get in y'all group chats and tell y'all kids to cool out on Instagram.
Yes,
Yeah,
they going hard on each other.
Instagram.
Hey,
y'all need to get in y'all bad group chats and tell them chill. They tripping on Crucial Conflict Instagram right now for no reason.
That ain't my kid.
I'm gonna go peep it out.
Yeah, that's your kids too, nigga. Don't say that ain't your kids.
Hey, Donnie say the East kids.
But even with that, like for example, like man, my kids, I be letting them see, like, yeah, I'm a joke, but y'all see I'm a good sportsman. Y'all see, like, even right now, we on Crucial Conflict, me and Johnny, we chilling, man. But at the same time, when it's war time, it's war time. Like, that's what we trying to teach these kids. You hear me? Like, it ain't nothing personal, man. You just gotta go do your thing, man.
Yeah, can we get
do your thing?
Can we get a Kip East and Cab Do 1-on-1 before the year out?
Hey, I would love to. I've been thinking about that, but I don't know what we could get pulled off. I don't know. It'll be done. I would love to.
Our leap test is May.
Yeah, we got leap coming up. We less than 10 days away from leap right now.
Like
that ain't going. I think we like 10 days or more, like maybe in the 15 to 10 day range from leap. So it would have to happen after leap, and then we talking about them kids gonna get ready to go. My 8th grade is gonna be ready to go once leap over.
Yeah, I already know what my admin gonna say. They gonna say it's leap time.
And admin gonna It'd have been nice though. That's why I said, man. That's why I ain't tripping. I said, yep, this one goes down in the books for the year, man. I don't feel bad about my program. This year number 2. You know what I'm saying? And this fire. I'm ready for next year, man. I got some new plans for my group. I plan on to and you know, take the band to another level, do some other things. I plan on looking to add a win-win section to my band now. You know, like that's gonna be my new project. Like we've been all brass for the past 2 years. I feel like we're gonna be great in that department. Now it's time to like try to add a little bit more definition to my group of kids. Start teaching some woodwind kids. You know,
that's right now, bro. It's the point is not getting kids to play woodwind. It's getting them kids to stay in the band. That be the hard part.
Nah. I kind of got a little mind frame of how I'm gonna attack it. I'm going after my elementary kids and go for woodwind.
And that's
going after my elementary babies for woodwind. I'm going after them.
I'm gonna tell you right now, bro. It sounds all good in theory, but it's still hard, dog. And the reason it's hard, dog, is because when you put that band together and they start hearing them other instruments, dog, it's like they feel like they're not valued. And I always tell my woodwind section, the few I got, like y'all my favorite section. You know what I'm saying? Because they are my best players.
They feel like big dogs when y'all came in with that Chris Brown. Like I would have said, man, y'all made a big difference. And with this band sound like just by y'all being here, I definitely heard the woodwind.
Bro, when I wrote the song, bro, I wrote it for it to be full in the beginning. And I changed it because I heard my woodwind playing. And I was like, nah, I got to give them a little shine. But like I say, it's not that many of them, so it don't really stand out. You know what I'm saying? So I be trying to get them in there. I got a few more, you know what I'm saying, coming in or whatever.
Yeah,
but
man, that's why I said next year your band. That's what we worry about next year now, man. This year over, man. This one in the books. This one over.
Woodwind.
Yeah, of course it's in the books,
this one
bro.
In the book. It's in the books, man. I ain't even tripping. We gonna live with this one. You heard me? We gonna live with this one. But man, I can't wait till what's gonna happen for the future, bro.
Man, look, bro, we gonna set something up, bro. We got to, dog.
Hey, we definitely coming out swinging in the fall. We ain't waiting till no October, November. We coming out September.
I'm always out in the fall, bro. We got football season, so I'm always out in the fall.
You're right about that. You're right about that, dude. You're right about that. But yeah, we ain't ducking too long. We was antsy to get outside since y'all did do the back to school battle, man. We was antsy to get out at that time, but in due time, people got to see us. You hear me? Like, I ain't tripping. We gonna do our thing regardless.
I'm coming to get y'all woodwinds because I'm coming to get them for concert band. That's where they value. See, let me tell you about woodwind players, and I knew we got to get off here. Concert band is where they get the sign on that. I love.
That's why you gotta have a concert band.
Huh?
That's why you gotta get the different ensembles.
Yeah, you right. They standing up and playing a solo and showing everybody that you was the man. You can't do that in marching band. Wait, fucking
shout out my kids that's playing in the KIPP Regional Symphonic Band. You hear me? Make sure y'all check them out. April 20th at Booker T High School. They have a performance. You know, Mr. Harrison, you know, running the symphonic band. So make sure y'all come out on.
I'm scared to go up.
Look at this dude, bro. Dude, bro. But real talk, man. I heard the band. That man, they sound damn good, bro. Damn good. So make sure y'all come check that out, man. For real, for real. It's the first time we had a KIPP regional band with all the KIPP schools. So it's gonna be nice. It's gonna be nice.
So hold up, that's all the KIPP middle schools, or that's both high and middle?
That's both high school and middle school. Majority of the band is middle school. And Mr. Harrison, he running it.
That's Fergie. Got anything else to say, bro?
No, make sure y'all pop out with us tomorrow, you know what I'm saying, when we review these high school battles. Because I know y'all like to turn up for these middle schools, and I'm here for it, but I need y'all to turn up tomorrow with us for this high school battle.
Facts. Hey, look,
John,
great show. Like I said, shout out to all the band directors in middle school. Keep doing what y'all doing. Crucial Conflict, y'all holler at us tomorrow. It's going down again.
Keep y'all feelings at home.
Shout out to all y'all middle school directors. I was for
Like that. We don't do too much talking. Suge Knight, baby, Death Row. Come join us. Come join us. You don't like your band director? You tired of playing Velvet Rope? Come to these